Good evening. You're watching News Track with me, Marya Shakil, as Kerala moves towards a high-stakes 2026 assembly elections. Deepening cracks inside the Congress are coming sharply into focus. And at the center of this is a member of parliament who is currently serving his fourth consecutive term from Thiruvananthapuram, Dr. Shashi Tharoor. He is not, or should I say, this is not a sudden fallout, viewers. It's a slow-burning rift. He has praised Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the past, and now, according to sources, he gave priority to the Prime Minister's Kerala visit over his own party's election meeting. Tharoor skipped the Congress High Command's Kerala strategy meet altogether, reportedly upset with both the party leadership over what is seen as lack of due respect by Rahul Gandhi. But with the BJP rising in urban Kerala, we have seen the complete upheaval which happened in Thiruvananthapuram Municipal Corporation elections. The big question is, can the Congress afford to alienate one of its most recognizable faces in this do-or-die battle for electoral survival? First up the story, and then I bring in our big newsmaker from Kerala, Ramesh Chennithala.
A four-time MP, a seasoned Congress face, now openly uncomfortable with the top brass. As Kerala heads towards the high-stakes 2026 battle, cracks are widening within the Congress. And this rift is not new. Tharoor versus the Grand Old Party. From praising the Prime Minister in the past to now sources suggesting he had to give precedence to the Prime Minister's Kerala visit over Congress's own poll meeting. He's reportedly miffed with both the state leadership and the central command. The flashpoint, the Kochi Mahapanchayat episode. Sources say protocol was breached, sitting was altered, speaker order changed at the last minute. And Rahul Gandhi did not publicly acknowledge Tharoor. Supporters say his seniority was ignored, but this friction goes back months. Recently in November, he praised LK Advani while wishing him on his birthday, forcing the Congress to distance itself. Earlier in August, he backed a bill allowing removal of PMs and CMs. Congress called it draconian. In July 2025, Tharoor called the emergency a dark chapter, drawing party criticism. Furthermore, there have been repeated moments where Tharoor praised Prime Minister himself. Now with Kerala a do-or-die election for the Congress, the question is stark. Can the party afford to sideline a leader popularly known as Vishwapuran or global citizen in the state at a time when the BJP is rising in urban Kerala?
जितने भी हमारे मजबूत नेता केरला के हैं जो कांग्रेस के लिए रेलेवेंट हैं वो सब आ रहे हैं. जो रेलेवेंट नहीं हैं कांग्रेस के लिए और जो हम कांग्रेस के बड़े नेता नहीं हैं वो आए या ना आए उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है.
Because in Kerala, this isn't just about ego. It's about electoral survival. Bureau Report, India Today.
And joining me now is veteran Congress leader from Kerala, Mr. Ramesh Chennithala. Mr. Chennithala, thank you for speaking to India Today. We saw perhaps the most scathing attack yet by Prime Minister Modi against both the LDF and the UDF. Are we then looking at Kerala's first truly three-cornered fight in 2026?
Not at all. There is no BJP in Kerala. They had won a corporation, that's all. That is a, and in the Lok Sabha and Assembly, they had not opened their account till now. Only once Mr. O. Rajagopal was a senior political leader in Kerala has got elected in the name of BJP. After that, they had not won any election in the Assembly or Parliament. So this time also, I don't feel that BJP will not play any major role in the Kerala Assembly election.
You say that BJP won't play a major role, BJP isn't a factor, but only a month ago, the BJP won the Thiruvananthapuram Corporation polls, which was certainly historic. Are you not worried that a resurgent BJP will make this a left versus right battle and the Congress then stands to lose out on the anti-incumbency votes?
See that Congress is going to win this assembly election with a good margin. Look at the parliament election. We won 18 out of 20 seats. And also in the all the by-elections, Congress-led UDF has won the elections. And in the recently concluded Panchayat election, UDF has got a spectacular victory. And BJP only got it become a largest party in the Thiruvananthapuram Corporation. That's all. And they are not won any of the district panchayat. Only one district panchayat they got one member in the district panchayat. And last time when they won 2 municipalities, that also they lost. So I don't think that BJP will be a factor in the ensuing assembly elections.
Okay, so let's talk about what's happening within the Congress party. And this is with regards to the state Congress, the state Kerala Congress. How do you, or what should I ask you, what do you make of your party colleague and Thiruvananthapuram MP, Mr. Tharoor's decision to skip such a critical party meeting, which was attended by all of you, including you, because you are joining me from Delhi?
No, Mr. Shashi Tharoor had a program in Calicut. It's a Kerala Literary Forum program. He has fixed it much earlier. That is why he couldn't attend this today's important meeting. He has already told all of us. And there is no confusion.
Okay.
He is a Congress MP. He continued to do that. He was in our camp in Wayanad for the last 2 days. And he attended the meeting of Sri Rahul Gandhi in Cochin. So he is a part and parcel of Congress party. There is no confusion for all of us.
Okay, so you say that he is part and parcel, that there is no issue whatsoever. But the question is, can the Congress afford to leave Dr. Tharoor disgruntled, particularly at a time when the state is going to polls in less than 2 months perhaps?
See that Mr. Tharoor is a 4-time MP of Congress party. We have full faith on him. But he is not a full-time politician. He has got his own opinion on various issues. But basically he is a Congress man and he adheres to the principles of Congress party.
Mr. Chennithala, you are a dyed-in-the-wool Congress leader. Can the internal factionalism damage the Congress prospects? Is there a fear in the Congress, within the Congress?
No, we are not. You know, Congress party never projected anybody as a chief minister candidate. Here in Kerala also, we are not going to project anybody. After the election, the party high command will decide the chief minister. So that is our system, which we are following for a long time. This time also, we will continue to do that. I think that the people of Kerala will be going to give us a decisive mandate in the ensuing assembly election.
Okay, so you are saying that the Congress won't announce Dr. Tharoor or anyone as the chief ministerial candidate ahead of the polls, sir? Correct me?
No. It's not you know that it is a practice that in Congress parties that we will not announce any chief ministerial candidate much in advance. This is our tradition. So in this case also in Kerala, we are not going to announce anybody as the chief ministerial candidate. Yes, there are so many important leaders in Kerala, but we are not going to announce anybody.
Okay, my last question to you, Mr. Chennithala. How are you looking at this battle for 2026? How tough is it for the Congress, for your party?
2026, without no doubt, I can tell you that the Congress-led UDF will form the government in Trivandrum, in Kerala, with a comfortable majority. Because if you see this track record of last 5 years, We won all the by-elections except one, which is always having with CPM, and we won the parliament election, and also we had a spectacular victory in the last Panchayat election, which never happened, only once in 2010. So all these election victories are confirming our victory in the assembly election in 2026.
All right, Ramesh Chennithala, I appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us here on India Today. Let me bring in Shehzad Poonawalla, national spokesperson of the BJP. Also joining me shortly would be Sanjay, political analyst. Shehzad Poonawalla, Ramesh Chennithala, who's a senior Congress leader, has certainly said that Mr. Tharoor had taken the permission from the Congress leadership, and that's the reason why he was not there in the meeting today. Then why is the BJP fishing in troubled waters? When, or should I say, there are no troubled waters at all? You're hoping for trouble.
Sab kuch changasi, Maria. There was no trouble between DK Shiv Kumar and Siddaramaiah. There was no trouble between Sukhuji and Pratibha Singh ji. There was no trouble between DKS and Siddha. There was no trouble between Amrinder Singh ji and Sidhu ji. There was no trouble between Gehlot and Pilot ji. Sab kuch changasi. All is well. But only thing, Maria, you know, I come prepared with my facts. राजदीप पे भरोसा है ना आपको? 9 o'clock एंकर करते हैं. Tharoor admits to rift with Congress on Rajdeep Sardesai show 19 June 2025. चलिए इंडिया टुडे ग्रुप पे भी भरोसा होगा ही हमारे आपको. 26 February 2025 exclusive report of India Today. Shashi Tharoor exploring options. Anyway, Maria, ये मेरा तो कोई काम नहीं है. I have been in Congress, so I'll just give you two things from what I know about Congress. Congress and particularly Rahul Gandhi can't stand anybody who puts nation first. So when Shashi Tharoor put nation first in Operation Sindoor, and when he wished LK Advani ji, that time only Congress started abusing him, sidelining him, to the extent that Mr. Muralidharan of the Kerala Congress said that we will not invite him for any party events. I wish Sanjay was here because all these facts are important for him to know because he lives in another Delulu. But now, second point, Maria, the extent of the division in Congress is so high, and take it from me, I have hundreds of people in Congress who report to me or tell me every day that even Rahul and
Shehzad,
Priyanka are at
Sanjay
odds.
Jha has joined us. So yes, let's put him on the screen as well. Yes, please, go ahead.
Please put him on the screen. I hope he has not missed the barrage of facts of Muralidharan, Rajdeep and India Today that I have quoted. But having said that, just last 2 points. The fight is so intense between Rahul and Priyanka camps that someday Imran Masood says ki Rahul hatao, Priyanka lao. Someday Mohammad Mukim says this and he's sacked from the Congress. But I have one proposal. Sanjay Jha, who's in suspended animation from a long time, Maria, I propose India Today ko कि make a board of peace headed by Sanjay Jha, and he can get all the warring factions of Congress on that board of peace, and they all have to contribute 100 rupees. They will not have $1 billion, etc. So they will contribute 100 rupees. Sanjay Jha will be the chairman of board of peace. One side there will be Mr. Shashi Tharoor. Other side there will be Mr. Muralidharan. One side there will be DKS. Other side there will be Siddaramaiah. So I propose this from my end.
Do you want to respond to that? You know, the fact is that Dr. Tharoor is the most recognizable face of the Congress party in Kerala. And why is the Congress leadership not ready to give him a responsibility that he is ready for?
Maria, good evening to you and to my friend Shehzad. Shehzad has been a friend of mine once upon a time. Now he comes on TV shows and gets... No, you get very
You can be friends, despite being in opposite parties.
Well, if I can just finish, I believe there are times he gets insufferably acrimonious and bitter. He was never like that. And I'm going to just tell him because he's spoken rather candidly on your program. I do think that he's at heart a decent man in a terribly lousy, toxic political party. He's a misfit there. And at some point, I think the Congress will come back. And if I know Shehzad Poonawalla, so he will return as well. So Shehzad, I'm just putting it out in the public space. You are a misfit in the BJP. I think you're force fitting yourself into a party that is blatantly bigotry at its core, and I don't
Arey,
think
Baba, you fit
I think
Tharoor
you're a
in your
misfit.
party. Forget my
Oh
fitting.
no, I wanted to Maria put
Fit
this at the very
Tharoor.
beginning. No,
Hmm.
I wanted to put this at the very beginning because Shehzad,
Okay.
I have been with you on public platforms, and you were more critical of Mr. Modi and Shah than I was. But
Okay.
anyway, Maria, let's go back to Sashi's issue. I think as far as Sashi's issue is concerned, it's not very complicated. There are two aspects here. Number one, that Sashi has always been an extraordinary parliamentarian. You will agree with me, even Poonawalla will agree with me, that end of day, where Sashi is concerned, he's an intellectual heavyweight, he's academically brilliant, he's an outstanding speaker, and he's probably one of India's best exports in soft power. Now, the truth is, he would be a misfit in any political party. Now, I can tell you, I have been part of the Congress, Shehzad has been part of the Congress, and Sashi is part of the Congress. And in any political party, where there is a person who is quite a distinctive outlier, you will find there will always be chronic and I would say recurring issues where somebody
Sanjay,
will say, you're
for
not
all
towing the
the
party
reasons that you
line.
just mentioned,
Mhm,
of his, the sheer stature of Dr. Shashi Tharoor,
mhm.
shouldn't the Congress value him more?
Well, let me tell you something that I have been in politics for a long time. And I know that the Congress got very upset with me when I called a spade, and I wrote an article in the Times of India. Now, I haven't carried any bitterness about it in my heart. Yeah, a lot of people ask me, why didn't you shift? And why haven't you been, overtly or covertly hostile? And I told myself, hang on, I'm ideologically compatible with the party from A to Z. And Maria, there are misunderstandings that happen. I believe, given the structure or the Congress parties overall, I wouldn't say they're illiberal, they're very conservative. And therefore, they found my conversations probably breaching a certain protocol. I don't agree with it. I wouldn't do that, but the party thought it appropriate. That's their call. Now, my simple answer is where Shashi is concerned. I think Sashi and Congress are just going through this phase, and I think it happens in many relationships as well, where I can't do with you and I can't do
Okay.
without you, and
There's
I
a
think that's
piece
a
of
simple
news that
problem.
is coming in, and this is really something that we have seen Prime Minister actually do in other states as well. Beyond politics, Prime Minister Modi actually waited and personally received the Kerala Chief Minister on stage at the program today. We are putting out those visuals. For all the criticism that we have seen, Prime Minister waiting for Kerala Chief Minister and receiving him at the stage, something which is about cooperative federalism, something which is certainly a good tradition in Indian politics. Just look at those visuals. Amidst the political war, this is what we are seeing: a heartfelt gesture where the Prime Minister goes out to welcome Pinarayi Vijayan, the Chief Minister. And we have seen that outreach happen at multiple levels as well. So, Shehzad, Poonawalla, we have seen multiple states where there is a lot of anguish, particularly in the run-up to the elections. What happens, say, in other states, number of states, I'm not going to name them. But here is a very welcome gesture, something that we see not much, but something which Prime Minister Modi in particular always extends.
But Maria, why are you surprised? And since you cover the government and you cover politics so deeply, you would know that the only government to give the Bharat Ratna or the Padma awards to political rivals has been the BJP. In fact, whether it's Mulayam Singh Yadav ji, whether it's Tarun Gogoi ji, whether it's SC Jamir ji, in fact, then you have Congress, which did not even give the proper Bharat Ratna to Ambedkar ji or to Sardar Patel ji on time. And here we have given it to people like Narsimha Rao ji, who was not our prime minister or our party's prime minister. So therefore, this is the difference between the two. Now, I am very glad that my dear elder brother Sanjay Jha, who himself has not been able to fit back into Congress despite taking the Congress's stand so much, is worried about me being misfit in BJP. But Sanjay, forget about my fitting and misfitting. I have only two limited questions. You have extolled Shashi Tharoor. You have said brilliant academic, best soft power export, but Sandeep Dixit has said he's irrelevant. मारिया के पैकेज में जो शो का पैकेज था उसमें संदीप दीक्षित has said he's irrelevant. Secondly, Mr. Jha has said that this is outlier. No, Mr. Jha, anybody who has talent, merit, and puts nation or party before the parivar, they get the same fate. You take your own example. You put party before parivar, aap suspend, abhi bhi suspend. I put party before parivar, I was thrown out. Shashi Tharoor puts nation before parivar, he is abused and heckled. And series of leaders who have been treated like this. So Sanjay, this is not outlier. This is how Congress's Kabila mindset operates. And therefore, I request you with folded hands, a board of peace bana do. And then you can probably have peace between the warring factions. Now, to Rahul and Priyanka also at war. So you have to take peace to them also.
So who will
No,
solve this problem?
Maria, let me tell you, I think there is no denying that when the party has not been faring well in elections, setbacks happen. Many people have left the party. Nobody's going to deny it. I'm not living in a fool's paradise. Neither are you, neither is Shehzad. When you're winning, everything looks good. When you're struggling, the problems just kind of magnify or get amplified. I think the Congress, yes, has a challenge. It needs to get its good flock back together. It needs to fight as a unit. I'm not going to deny that. But where Kerala and Shashi is concerned, please do try and understand this one point, that when you have a man who is coming from a state where he's won 4 MP elections back to back, he's been remarkably electorally a massive asset for the Congress party through difficult
Yes.
times.
So
And don't
Sanjay Jha,
forget
you
that,
and Shehzad Poonawalla are in complete agreement here.
yeah, but I want to make
No,
a
but
point here where Kerala is concerned. Just one sec. Where Kerala is
sure.
concerned, the Congress knows it is batting on a front foot. The Congress, I believe, has a great
No, but
opportunity to win
every
the
time the
state
Congress
back.
has that kind of confidence, we saw that play out also in Haryana, where the Congress thought that they are
Yeah.
just there at the power, just one more shot and they'll be at the power, and we saw the results. So whenever
No,
they are
I
overconfident, we have seen what happens, because it is
no, no.
internal divisions which play out.
No, I agree with you. I was going to mention that actually, that the Congress should not be complacent given the adverse, surprising setbacks it received over the course of the last year. So my simple point would be that there are enough stakeholders looking for a share of the pie in Kerala. Sashi is one of them. It's competitive, and therefore, to that extent, it's going to be a problem of plenty. But the Congress will have to handle it intelligently. I agree with that.
Okay.
Just one line.
Shehzad Poonawalla, go ahead.
See, Sanjay is trying his best, but he's being as candid and honest, and I appreciate that. But Sanjay, when Tharoorji was on the stage in this Mahapanchayat, where this Mahayudh happened, Rahul Gandhi did not take his name, and Rahul Gandhi shook hands with everybody, but did not shake hands with him. Now, the only reason to trigger this is two. One, that Mr. Shashi Tharoor had recently wished LK Advani ji, and then he had said that Prime Minister of any country or foreign policy should be respected because it's India's foreign policy, India's Prime Minister. And secondly, he had contradicted what Rahul Gandhi was spewing lies about Operation Sindhu. Now, whatever may be the case, in political and public life, imagine that you even have a difference with me, you will still acknowledge me. Here is a 4-time MP. You have given him so many adjectives. And Rahul Gandhi, this petty minded person, does not even shake his hand and take his name. And this is Tharoor, who has considerable following amongst the middle class and various sections of society.
Well, I can tell you one thing, Shehzad, and to Maria and to the viewers of your program, that I think there's enormous respect. I don't think Sashi really needs any kind of, shall we say, buttressing of his credentials by anybody, not even anybody in the Congress party. I think the bottom line is simply this, and I saw that stage encounter that you're talking about. Rahul and actually Sashi did make eye contact. And Shehzad, let me also tell you that you know it. I mean, when you go on a public platform where there are, senior people in politics, everyone is trying to kind of elbow the other person for a little attention and a handshake and a photo. I don't attach, for some
No, no,
reason,
but
personally, I
no,
don't
no,
attach
no,
too
no,
much
no,
of
no, no.
importance to that.
No.
Seriously.
Sanjay, we certainly know that that's not how it happens, particularly with senior leaders. And here is a senior leader that with whom Rahul Gandhi has had disagreement. That the
Well,
Congress was pretty public about the fact that they do not want Dr. Tharoor to lead a delegation which went, all party delegations which went to multiple countries after Operation Sindhu's success. So, there has been disagreements, and those disagreements have been playing out in full public view. But the bigger challenge for the Congress party is that can they afford these rumblings to have particularly in the run-up to the election, an election that is as crucial for their own survival in Kerala? That's the big question. Perhaps the Congress must answer that. So thank you for joining us, Shehzad Poonawalla and Sanjay Jha, on this broadcast. That's all from me. We are putting this out on our website and also on the YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching.